Yeah, I still haven't really gotten like a definitive feeling of whether you should do Phantom Liberty after the main story or not. Guess we'll have to find out. Oops, there's still my background music playing. Not bad. Look at that, it's so weird the way that does that. I'm not sure I'll be able to figure out how to fix that. I'll look into it a little bit. Screwed! Okay, so we finished that Pan Am stuff. Got a nice sniper rifle. It's very exciting to have a sniper rifle. The problem with having a sniper rifle... Oh, I love this background. It's so cool. Look how fast the loading screen was. It's great. Problem with having the sniper rifle is... I feel like if you have something like this, you're going to use it. And if you have this to use, you're going to overly rely on it. That's something that bugs me a little bit. Kind of giving me something different. Okay, so... Cinderman. Move the dumpster. Visit Claire. Talk to Misty. Delamain. Reported crime. I think we'll do the Takamura part next. So where does this lead me? Where's the dealer's stash? Exactly clear. Does it show here? Yes. Over there. SSS Merc needed. Rescue the person located there. Alright. Gonna start off with a drive, I guess. Then I guess I'll change. Whose bike is this? I guess I'll change to something a little more Japanese after this. Hey, how you doing? Is there really a road here? Through the trash pit? Does this Run the Jewels? It kind of sounds like Run the Jewels. Doing it hard. I like that. That tree put me off course there. So you do 3 a day, right? Which day's your day off? Sunday? Saturday? How long have you been doing it for? My follow-up question is, how are your results going? Hey. Are you taking a league break? What's up, Copper? Let me in. This is a heavy bike. Look how many cases I have in this thing. Yeah. Oops. Kind of learning about the concept of progressive overload in weightlifting has really helped me as well. Just realizing that as long as you're putting the numbers up, you will get progress. It's like amazing how much my strength goals were improving over the course of like month in, month out. Who's Mitch? We're holding a funeral for Scorpion and others. I thought maybe you'd want to come along, say goodbye, fire ref in the air on the funnel and so on. Okay. Cool. Cars for sale. Limited time offer Quartz Bandit. Too bad I don't like it. Do they really have limited time offer cars? Really? Man, you're flying. You're in the fucking pits of hell over there. 132 and 2 and 1. My mental in League improved a lot when I realized how much matchmaking is like a part of it. Like if you got someone who's like destroying on your team, there's probably someone on the other team is capable of destroying too. And for every bad person on your team, there's probably someone who's really bad on their team too. Like yeah, like one trick, champion mastery, those kind of things are factors. But usually like matchmaking is a bigger factor than people necessarily give it credit for, I find. I also noticed like if I don't know, they're pretty good at getting your skill level. Like if I really lose a bunch of games, I'm gonna get an easy one after 3 or 4 games because I've gone like below my skill level. And like the only way I climb really is just playing one champion, honestly. Because the less you're thinking about your cooldowns, the more you're thinking about how to outplay someone. And the more games you play on someone, the more you know how to buy the right item at the right time and how to like control a lane. Every game is a learning experience, but the learning experience is too hard if you're playing a different champ every game. How do I get in here? There we go. Alright, fellers. Three dudes there. Let's get a ping to see who else is here. 2 more dudes in there. Okay. Explosive there. Optical camo. Car. Hey, just got back from Sierra Sonora. Quick job, decent pay. Can't complain, I guess. Now I just have to clean up the grease and salsa verde off the back seat. Don't ask. How are you holding up? This is weird, because this is not the order in which this happened. Downloaded Cyberpunk, played for 2 hours, and it just doesn't do it for me anymore, so I uninstalled. Kind of happy, because back in the day I had problems spending too much time on games. Yeah. That's fair. Sometimes people like use games to escape reality. And so you can be happy and unhappy at the same time. If you're on to different things, then that's all the power to you, man. That's great. Sometimes people just move on to different things, right? A lot of people turn to games or Twitch or online games or something like that, not because that's their favorite thing in the world, but it's because it's very easily accessible and they can do that instead of other things. A lot of unhappy people on this platform, honestly, or people who are just feeling a little lost. V, that's incredible. You help someone and they're alive because of you. Looks like Night City is real heroes after all. This is typical, like, rah, rah, rah. Who is this Judy speak of? I like the old-timey name. I think to some degree that's fair, yeah. I also think that, like, also the view on video games is changing more and more. Like, people who are, like, 16 to 18 have been raised on it their whole lives, right? And, like, I remember, like, seeing my neighbors. I was walking home a couple years ago. My neighbor has, like, a 10 or 11-year-old daughter. And, like, they're having a sleepover and all these girls are playing, like, Roblox and Minecraft, etc. And, like, that would never happen. Like, even when I was, like, I don't know, even when I was, like, in college, like, most girls have video games. So, I don't know. There's just, like, it's just broadly more accessible to so many more people. And increasingly, you always hear stories for, like, over a decade now of how video games out-earn movies, etc. But, like, more and more culturally, you see people, like, in athletic and entertainment worlds are still overlapping with games as opposed to them being different universes. Yeah, exactly. Twitch is a social media. Something I kind of realized recently. I'd love to meet her someday. We should go get pierogies together. She likes pierogies, right? Because if you just number of have to several highs there. I'm not even joking. Just bantering with Pan Am, alright. Okay, so optical camouflage. Turn on that explosive over there. Where is it? Where's that explosive? Floodlight. All 3 dead. Damn. Where's my sword? Oh! 2-shot. I keep getting surprised by these melee dudes being absolute monsters. They're not very strong unless you let them come up to you. I think if you play into them, it's very good. I think I have like the increased stun duration now from the reflex skill. Don't I? Reflexes, swords. Yeah, I still need 1 point in this to get the flash and thunderclap, but I have the increased damage and stun chance with the counter attack. Where am I going? Oh my god. Okay. Look at this, man. This looks so good. Oops. Looking at the wrong stuff. Okay, back in the little garage here. Oh. Can the cops get me in trouble for that? Are my ears ringing in real life or in the game? I think it's in the game. Hard to tell. Mathcal, who have you been playing? Champ-wise. There's an explosive there. You're down, baby. Where's the last one? She's still here? She almost dodged my finisher there, it looked like. I really like the increased explosion damage. It's a really fun way to play. Nice car. It seems like you could go a lot of the game without necessarily using your own car and just stealing them. Trying to be friends. She just feels guilty that she wouldn't scissor with me. I'm still better. I looked into it. You can't. She doesn't like girls. Whatever. Life goes on. She's a great teammate. Here's a stash. Tier 3 katana, eh? Interesting. That's actually a higher tier than mine. A lot of these things really do seem level scaled. And damn, okay, got the worst of it. And I really do wonder how many tiers there are. I know there's like legendary, etc., but I wonder how far into that we are. We're at blue now, so I suppose there's either 3 to 5 tiers. There's just open cars. Everything is available to you. It's beautiful. I'm having a great time. So, call Mr. Hands. No, we're gonna go do the Takamura stuff, unless there's something else. Talk to Mitch to go back here for the funeral. I'll do that later. I'm gonna go wait for this guy. Let's go see what's going on with this Bill Jablonski guy. I'm curious. Where's my bike? It's the wrong bike. I'm gonna go use that sports car. Sick. How do you make these things your own? The heavy metal station going on? This is another one of those cars that feels really jumpy. It's got that juice. I still don't know what the car honk button is in this game. Typically for breakfast after the gym, I'll have like a half a toasted bagel, and then 2 slices of bacon, and like scrambled eggs, and a pickle on the side. I really enjoy it. You make it quickly, covers most of your bases. But what I've been doing is sort of like the Gordon Ramsay French style scrambled eggs, where you just put eggs and butter in a pot, and stir it constantly with a rubber spatula. until such a point that it's like into a liquid texture, then finish it with like shredded cheese or whatever, cool down. Today was one of those days where I put such a enormous chunk of butter into the pot that I looked at the size of the egg, and it was basically as much butter as there was like the size of the egg yolk. I was like, all right, I think this is a 2-egg day. I think with 2 eggs, when you have on half a bagel, you got some spillage issues. You gotta have a real thick bagel. Anyway, it was very delicious overall. I've got good bacon right now. Eggs are one of those things where I like almost find it morally painful and emotionally painful to some degree to buy it from a grocery store. There's just something about the way that they are now. Like $10 or $11 Canadian for organic eggs, etc. I just feel like I can't buy them from a grocery store. I have to find some sort of independent solution. I bought like 36 eggs recently. It was from like a kind of like a more like a 50 cent. It's like from a 50 cents at a time egg place.
My client had a shitload of beta acid stolen. What's beta acid, you might wonder? Fuck if I know, but it's worth a lot, and our client wants it back. That's where you come in. Iron at the ready. More info attached.
Okay.
Here we are.
Guess we're chilling waiting for Bill Jablonski. I don't know what the deal with this is, but if something falls into my lap, I'll take a little flavor of Night City.
Huh?
Bill Jablonski.
Did Okada give you the details?
My info's I'm supposed to off someone.
No, not just anyone. Joshua Stevenson, a fucking murderer. I'll tell you more inside. Get in. You're driving.
I like when other people drive, so I can look out the window. I've been very clear about this.
They're supposed to pass down this street. We just sit tight till they show up and follow them. I want to see the light in that motherfucker's eyes go out.
Whoa. Why?
So he can smell his own fear before he dies.
Want him dead? Why, exactly?
That's not your concern.
Rather know what I'm getting into.
Yeah, I have a moral responsibility here.
Stevenson murdered my wife. They convicted him, put him on death row. But the slime bag found a get-out-of-jail-free card. Over my
Then do it
dead
yourself.
fucking body.
Plan sounds half-baked. Honestly, don't like it.
What's that supposed to mean?
First up, don't execute in public. Don't need an audience. Second, they could get away.
You don't get it. I spent my life savings on this. That's them. Step on it.
Oh. That kind of car. This van just came out. That's weird how the van just pulled out at that moment.
Stay on him. Don't let him get away.
Oh, this is like a prisoner transport type scenario. Get out of the way, you maniacs. Am I under assault from every single car? Get the fuck out of the way. That's the same vehicle as mine. They're coming for me, man. Look, every car wants to T-bone me. What? Ooh. This is a city full of the worst drivers on the planet, me included. This is Pacifico, right? Oh, is that?
Fuck.
Car blockades? Come on. Oh, that's so shift is the rearview mirror. Space. Oh, space bar is handbrake turn.
Stop the damn car! Fuck! Brake, I said! Brake!
This is it. Let's go.
Stay close. I'm gonna blow the motherfucker to bits myself.
What is happening?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
NCPD! Stop right there! Lieutenant Vasquez, NCPD! Stop right there!
You're protecting a murderer.
Drop it or I shoot! Wait! No, stop! Stop the killing! They're here to kill you! It's not their fault. Shoot the girl, and our deal is dead.
Vasquez! Shoot!
Right. Let's just all shoot holes in each other.
Crying out loud. Fuck! We can't leave her here. Media vultures will be here any minute.
The fuck are you doing? Stop! NCPD! Stay where you are! And get that
This is a
goddamn
mess.
semi out of here! We take her with us.
What?
This guy works on a TV show or something? I'm trying to remember.
Olga,
You want me
we've
to
got a
come
situation.
with you?
I need you.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Hey, another word from you and I am calling this
Gregor,
studio.
busted
Don't
an
make me
attempted
ruin your
hit on my
career.
guy.
Nobody.
Yeah,
And I
one
mean
cash.
nobody.
Bill
will
Jablonski.
harm a hair
No
on your
priors,
head.
but run a deep sweep
I'm
just to
just
be sure.
borrowing you.
What is going on?
Thanks, I owe you. No patrol car, and stay off the frequencies too. Can't have this coming back.
What the hell is this?
What a fucking mess.
What's your name?
I want you to drop it, dickhead. You should've listened.
First, gonna tell me what the hell's
Listen.
going on.
We're
But I
clear
can
to go.
explain, just-
Boys from the precinct will mop
Don't
up
go.
here.
I need you. It's okay. You don't need to tell me. My name is Joshua Stevenson. And your associate? What was his name?
Bill Jablonski. Ring a bell.
Sadly, yes. Teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom.
I sense a moral
Wait a
quandary.
sec. You're V. I heard of you.
Can't say the same about you.
We can't take her. Out of the question. She's way too big a threat.
Well, I want to give her a job.
Christ on a stick.
Finally, something that isn't a complete snore fest. Could binge watch this all day if I had some popcorn.
Gonna tell me what it is you want from me?
Well, this one time, Rachel is right. We can't stay here.
True.
Come with us. You'll find out all you need to know.
Alright, cool.
Gotta object. Strongly.
I'm a witness. I'm a passenger.
But you don't have a vote here.
Ha! That's it. Got no fucking idea what this is about. But if you don't go with them, I'm never talking.
We're on the same
to you.
we're on the same page here, Johnny, my boy.
Alright, I'll go with you.
You look like mental
Move
illness
it.
is his
We're
number
running
one
late.
issue.
Have you ever experienced anything that changed the meaning of existence?
Not great visibility in this vehicle.
Changed your life?
Could say that. Sure.
Then you will understand exactly what I'm trying to do.
Can't
12
see it,
years
these
ago,
windows.
I was sentenced to prison for armed robbery and other sins. I shot and killed several people in cold blood, and it didn't mean anything to me at the time. But behind bars, you get all the time in the world to think. And I thought to correct.
What if I kill Vasquez and Jablonski can kill this guy?
Why'd you shoot him?
I was holding a gun. I didn't like the way they looked at me, and I had the power to stop them.
Every car in this game turns like a semi-truck.
I still see their faces just before it. Frozen in time. God, give me strength to never forget.
Spelling mistakes you can correct. But murder's murder.
You can make amends to the families. You can lead others away from the path of darkness.
Spill already. What do you want from me?
Stay with me for the day, and I'll pay you what you were promised to kill me.
Excuse me? With what money?
Not mine. The studio's. And the studio will pay.
Just till the end of the day?
I don't know about that answer.
The day.
I sense anything going wrong. I'm out.
No one will force you to stay.
He's got that piece of
We're
the...
almost at Gloria LMR's.
He's got the piece of the Dune.
Give me a moment. I need to prepare.
Why is Vasquez like up in this? Is he making amends to the families? Is this San Andreas?
Vasquez, keep an eye on them. I'm gonna stay in the car. Keep it short. We're on a tight schedule.
Hey Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Hey Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? I run that way, so I run to the Lord. Are we just doing all song titles here? Nina Simone, now the Smiths? I'll take it. This one is Victims, right? I haven't been to this part of town yet.
Zuleika?
You're late.
I found a companion along the way.
Someone from the studio?
Do you remember what you wrote me in your last letter? She is everything you spoke of. V, meet Zuleika.
Wouldn't mind knowing what's going on here. Anyone?
You haven't told her anything?
We just met. There wasn't time.
You really are insane. Mama isn't back yet. We can talk inside until she returns. Come in.
Hurry up. I'll be waiting outside.
Looks like someone doesn't enjoy waiting patiently.
Fuck off!
Okay.
Has also announced plans to run for mayor in the upcoming election.
Today, we all mourn the untimely loss of our mayor.
Nothing to say, Johnny?
Dear friend, Lucius.
Interesting, he kind of blues out when you walk into him.
But when we've dried our tears, we must look to the future. To the future.
Anaphora of Saint Cyril of Alexandria. Have I read this one? We pray and beg for thy mercy, friend of man. Do not sentence us to eternal damnation, nor abandon those who are at your service, nor banish us from your sight, nor tell us what you do not know our faces. Fill our heads with blessed water, grant us a well for our tears, so that we may weep for our sins at thy feet, for we are the humble servants that graze in thy pasture. Wipe away our misdeeds and forgive us our trespasses, whether committed willingly or unwillingly, consciously or unconsciously, in the shadows or in daylight, long forgotten or our memory, for only thy holy name remains. Hear the pleas of thy people, look upon the suffering of thy servants, do not permit my sins or the impurities of my own heart lead thee to harden the hearts of others against the Holy Spirit. Okay. This is the bathroom. This is the janitor's closet within the kitchen. This house is depressing. It's no longer a house.
Can I offer you anything? A drink?
A drink? Sounds like Transylvanian. I'm good. Take some water.
A glass of water.
Yeah, come on. Stay hydrated. Everyone's trying to offer me tequila in this game. Beers. This is so weird. What am I doing?
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, one God. Amen.
Zuleika is the sister of the man I killed. She wrote me letters while I was doing time. That is how we two were united. Through forgiveness.
He's so weird.
You're the reason Joshua found redemption?
It was her letter that started everything.
I lost a brother. God gave me another.
This is not uncommon.
Not every day you run into a true believer in Night City.
It was Providence
By the
that
way.
brought you under my roof. We met because of him.
Tell me, V, do you believe in God?
For all I know, there could be a higher power out there, but nobody's been able to prove it. No one ever will.
Faith is something no one but you can prove.
Sometimes the way I think about there being like a divine creator, well, for one, I mean, I think it's a played out belief to think that any single scripture has like a take on it that's definitive. I think it's obviously wrong. I think it's like most likely wrong. But there was some animating creative force in the universe, and as beyond our understanding and comprehension as it is, I think that's like an undeniable fact that something created matter. You know what I mean? And whatever that is, that's a critical factor for like us understanding. But sometimes I feel like if I'm walking down the road or like a lane or a path through the woods, you know the way you can just like, you'll see a beetle or a caterpillar on the road and you just pick up the caterpillar and throw it into the grass because you don't want it to get driven over by a car. That kind of feels like what our level of comprehension of some sort of higher power would be. It's like obviously very sophomoric to think that it's like a bearded man or someone who like spoke to us necessarily. That's obviously like a most likely an antiquated idea, but that's the sort of like level of lack of understanding I think we are. Like not picking up a bird and putting it in a shoebox and helping it if it slams into your window, but like picking up a beetle and tossing it into the ditch or moving a beetle. It has no idea what's happening. That's kind of where I think we are at in terms of our relationship with the creator.
Zuleika and I have a running dispute. I was thinking you could help us resolve
I hate his like self-satisfied
I
demeanor.
never agreed to anything like this.
I'm all ears. What do you
I'm
got?
all ears.
Joshua, he thinks he's the Messiah and wants to end his own life.
I knew it.
That is not true. I never said I was any sort of messiah.
Suicide? Do you really think that's what the Lord could ever want from you?
It won't be suicide.
What exactly is going on here, Joshua?
When the media learned I'd found God in prison, the next day my face was on the cover of every screen
The
sheet.
vanity.
A brain dance studio took notice. They sent representatives to make me an offer.
Bloodsuckers.
She's a
I
very
was
cool
facing
look,
the
very
electric
distinctive.
chair.
Looks like a real
Now,
person.
With the studio's help, my death will be more than a state-sanctioned murder.
They want to scroll a brain dance of Joshua being crucified. An execution like any other, just garbed in holy robes.
Hang on, a BD studio changed how a convict's going to be executed. Doesn't the law say something about that?
Corps write the laws. Corps choose the judges. All it takes is a sit-down between the studio's CEO and a state's attorney. Officially, I'm here on a supervised one-day furlough. But no law can prevent me from spending that with new acquaintances.
Corruption's a sin too, isn't it? And corruption got you here.
This is much bigger than the laws of man. With this brain dance, I'll take God's message to billions. Zuleika transformed me into a child of God. It's time I repaid that debt. I want to bear witness to love's existence, in a manner that all the lost souls on this wretched earth can understand.
Why
What?
love?
If unconditional love exists, then so must God. It's time the world was reminded of His divine presence.
What's up?
Think of the millions jacked into their feeds like livestock. The children growing up in gang-infested streets. Do they know love? Think of the joy toys on Jig Jig Street. Coked out corpos in their offices and murderers who stalk the streets. I want to reach them. I will reach them.
He's out of his mind.
And think of paid killers like you, V. Have you known love? Do you know what it is?
Mother's home.
I saw a tweet yesterday that Colombia's new biggest export is now
Joshua
cocaine.
Stevenson. We meet again. And who are you?
My name is V.
Maybe it's always been that way.
You are not welcome here.
Mrs. El Amar, I have come to beg you for forgiveness.
You murdered
Probably, yeah.
my son.
Apparently, it just recently
Something
became
I
it
can never
over
forgive.
like oil or whatever it
I
was. I don't
truly
know.
do
Heard
regret
of the
the
old
pain
number
I
one
have
was.
caused you.
Out of my house now.
She's just like Pan Am.
Just go.
Same
please.
outfit.
Out, all of you.
We should leave. Really.
Please, Mrs. El Amar.
Murderer.
He can't stand the
Just
lack of
go.
recognition.
You took my Reuben from me. My child. My son.
Let's go back to the car.
Not my business. From what I gather, it's like it's never been a more unsafe time to do street drugs like that. What with fentanyl, etc. So I'm surprised. I guess their other industries are shrinking. I don't know, but also maybe other countries are getting more into those things now and like replacing the US consumption. Burying the dead. Father, how difficult is it to follow in Christ's path? The passing of the days does not make the pain any more bearable. Our Lord said, let the dead bury their dead, but it is impossible for me not to think of my brother's death. How shall I interpret the words, go and announce the kingdom of God? In speaking about salvation through suffering, will I find solace in my own pain? Father, thank you for the words of comfort. Things are so tense with Mother, it is hard to get through to her. If you have some spare time, I'd be grateful if you could pay us a visit next week. I heard the gospel today. This generation is an evil generation that seeks for a sign, but no sign will be given to it except the sign of Jonah. I see now that night city like Nineveh, what's Nineveh, still awaits its prophet. Many of us bear our own crosses each day as prophets unto ourselves, forgotten and ignored by others. Is there not one of us who may become the mustard seed among whose branches the birds will make their homes? The days following rumors death are dark, so I pray that the truth path may be revealed. I hope that one day I will emerge from the belly of the beast and see the light. In hindsight, I see now, Father, that you gave me the best possible advice. Love is the ultimate remedy, and forgiveness brings relief. I feel stronger from taking bolder steps, yet I receive more strength from seeing how the mustard seed sprouts and grows. Thank you. I mean, it's interesting that, like, only from forgiveness and tenderness does, like, love grow, and, like, it's the only thing that can make you feel better.
Not considered an effective
I think it's pretty interesting.
Now today's
This is Ruben's old room.
An N-Cart station is stunned by a bloody massacre.
TV going on at all times.
Unidentified assailant
What's up, Megatron?
passengers waiting for the train on platform 2.
Problem is that police can't check every container, and even if they find something, it's just a really small fraction of the business. Yeah, I bet a whole lot of it is like shipped in ways that is never found or seen either. You know what I mean? Like, think of how much like the cocaine trade in like the 70s, etc., was like planes that nobody ever saw or ever detected, and like losing some percentage is like the cost of business. Not bad. Just chugging along. It's been like a summer of like
Just wish I could have
big
talked
budget
to
games.
Gloria and explained everything. If somehow I thought she'd find it in her heart to forgive me.
Time to grab a bite to eat.
What are we gonna eat?
Where are we eating?
I'm too
I
chill
see.
to be bothered by this.
They do a great cup of coffee.
They have killer cheesecake.
Killer cheesecake at Pisces.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Look at you.
How about vegan avocado ice?
Ooh, that sounds good.
How well do you know the city?
Is that like sorbet?
Can't know Night City.
Vegan
well.
avocado ice cream?
It's always changing. Always surprising.
No?
Part of its charm.
True that.
Why are you tagging someone else in the chat too, you weirdo?
Take Stevenson inside, grab us all a table. Need a word with our stowaway here.
He's got such like a fleshy look to him. The facial tattoos, like Charles Manson style. Doing his best to stay composed while being a total maniac.
Wait up a sec, I want to talk. So, what do you think about our next big BD star?
He needs psychiatric care.
He's got some organic chips loose. Needs psychiatric help.
She
My
is
thoughts
so
exactly.
merciless.
But it's too late for that.
If he's as crazy as you say, why is he so important to you?
Because Stevenson's got a little something that's in short supply, but in very high demand.
Insanity?
That little
Oh, okay.
something's called authenticity.
Close enough.
And that brain composed entirely of cat shit at this point. He truly believes what he says.
Oh my god, she's such a killer.
Ah, sounds like the perfect BD actor.
And one incapable of fucking up in any way.
What does that mean?
Stevenson could be a fat old fucking gold vein for our studio.
Oh, she's such a
And
killer.
that's my concern because...
You're fucking with his mind, asking probing questions. You're making him doubt, and most importantly, jeopardizing my investment. So I'm prepared to pay you double what he's promised you to quietly walk away.
Don't do it, V.
Yeah, I want to, no way. Pay me more and I will? No, Johnny's not gonna like that. No way, I want to see this through to the end.
Why do I think
She's
you don't
merciless,
understand
she's
what I'm
cold,
offering?
and she's calculating.
Understand just fine. Let's go inside.
She truly does not care. Her priorities are like social and
Not bad
cultural
for a
and financial.
mark off the streets.
Corpo rats. Think they can
See?
solve everything with Eddie.
Exactly.
And you proved her wrong. Just don't make her desperate. She's liable to bite back.
The answer I gave was corpo C words, but they lowered it and they diluted it a little bit with corporal rats. Whatever. Yeah, true. You can always do things that way. Money is like in no short quantity in this game. I know that because I waste all money on my wardrobe.
I've seen every kind of dirtbag in this city. This Jesus shit ain't for me. Even think about making a break for it. Your ass is going down.
Nobody's paying you to open your mouth, Vasquez.
Ahoy, sea dogs! Set sail for flavor with Capitan Caliente's world-famous tacos.
The world traveler in Night City is faced with a dilemma. Enjoy the local cuisine or save their gut the trouble. If you don't own a trauma team policy, you're probably better off sticking to the tried and tested chains and exclusive restaurants. But if you do, Night City is full of risk that packs a lot of reward. Here's our risk-reward breakdown of Night City's goodies. For the cautious customer, Bleu, a gourmet dining experience with some of the highest accolades and richest portfolios in the city. If you're after high-quality, locally sourced ingredients, Bleu is the place for you. Among its marquee dishes are authentic caviar, oysters, and imported prosecco. The alabaster white interior adorned with minimalist decor is perfect for relaxing night out following a day of hustle and bustle. Pepper and Spice, a unique locale on the culinary map of Night City. This eatery was founded by renowned travel icon Tony Halik. It stands apart from the competition thanks to its diverse menu of transcontinental fusion dishes, most of which are offered at surprisingly reasonable prices. Caribbean, Polish, Kenyan, it's all here. Hey, Polish. Just not in the combination you've ever seen before. The crowd favorite, Halik's own vanilla dumplings. For the gutsy gourmand, Buck a Slice. According to urban legend, the NCPD is an entire file on the mysterious deaths of homeless people whose last meal was pizza from Buck a Slice. True or not, bargain seekers leaving on a euro, dollar, or lunch budget should still be prepared for gastrointestinal distress. What the risk? Only if you want a greasy slice of authentic Night City flavor. Plus, their secret recipe chili spurt scoparoni is unlike anything you've ever tasted, but only available on special request. Roulai. At Roulai, you find all the 3 Ps. Potent, punchy, and pungent. Gross. Every visit to this local favorite is like playing a game of Chinese roulette. Regulars at Roulai claim your dish is likely to get bearable egg rolls and halfway decent rangoons as your tainted tofu or Sichuan salmonella. You've been warned. Gross. Is there?
Now in whale size.
I've actually been really impressed in this game of like when you drive around how many of like the random storefronts are in fact seemingly one-off independent shops. It seems to be a lot, just like a hole in the wall with a counter and a sign and stuff like that. Like they went to the next level to make a lot of that stuff. Steak frites?
Got a tough customer with that Vasquez. Even for a badge.
Is that his last meal?
He is set in his ways, like so many men.
Vasquez. He blew inside and out.
TV so
Might as
loud.
well been born with a badge.
Really?
Must have some solid dirt on him.
Don't make trouble. Being studio majority stakeholders in court. Unlike you, Vasquez
Yeah, I know what
clearly
pierogies are.
mind having enemies.
Pierogies are like well known everywhere. People love pierogies.
Please talk about something besides faith. Josh, your night. Topic of choice.
Can't turn off the TVs.
I don't know. I spent years not talking to anyone.
Okay, nothing hard. What do you do to relax?
Let's see. I read scripture. I watch brain dances and movies. Did you hear about the remake of Badlands Raid?
Nothing like the original. That's my take on everything.
And 10 times better.
Chatter's pointless. That's enough. Stevenson can't be distracted. He has to focus now.
Unless you totally reimagine something with something as an inspiration, it's always worse than a remake. Favorite filling? Standard, like, bacon, cheese, onion?
I don't know anything about you. How do you...
I guess that's like usually stuff that like you saute on the outside. But I'd like it on the inside too.
Fucking business.
I mean it as a serious question.
I meditate.
Nothing too like fancy. There's a lot of places that are like want like barbecue pork or all these things. They're shit. But like most pierogies are like sauteed onions. Most pierogies are like sauteed an onion, right? And then are like just potato on the inside, or potato and cheese. I would put like sliced pork. I would put like sliced bacon as part of the saute outside. But like pierogies are just basically potato and cheese, right? So those are the best ones.
Corporations from their income tax obligations. Among
Great to have an outlet.
Right?
Something to give you peace of mind.
But I love bacon.
True peace of mind can only come through the spirit of divine grace.
Know what your problem is, all of you? You refuse to understand that spirituality can only ever be personal. And why the fuck are you here?
Mushrooms and sour lettuce on the inside? By sour lettuce, do you mean like cabbage? Like sauerkraut? Yeah. On the inside? I thought pierogies were kind of like Polish gnocchi and were like always mashed potato. Yeah, sauerkraut. Classic. I love sauerkraut. I have some in my fridge right now. I like having grilled sausages with sauerkraut. Maybe some home-cooked fries.
Anyway, for the free meal?
Tell you exactly why.
No, I don't give the slimmest shit what you have to say. Ugh, all this talk about grace.
I just like making her uncomfortable, that's why I'm here.
I could puke. Take it from a BD producer? Religion's an elaborate lie. All of them.
But, Rachel...
No, we're done for the day. Finish your meal.
This is the same face as the guy who tried to attack us in the car with
Get
Takamura.
lost. I'll get your fee soon.
She is not handling things well.
Ivy, I am truly glad to have met you.
What is happening here?
Really well played.
Don't make trouble. Be. There's smoke.
Guy just might be the biggest nut job I've ever seen. But it's still corporate experience.
This is chaos.
Mr. Whitey here. Drop that milquetoast kibble and rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, sweet, sweet clean speed. Cause life is too short.
Don't even feel sorry for him. In the least.
We could talk.
They're trying to chat someone up in a nightclub.
What would it change? Corpse will continue to grow rich off his type of massive.
Feeling tired, bored, powerless.
Hang on, where's Rebel Johnny? Seem to have lost him.
Well, I found him. He's inside that guy. He's the real rebel.
Make up your mind. Which is it, nut job or Messiah?
He's fucked in the head. The world's fucked in the head. And you're fucked in the head because my fucked up head is inside.
Me? You're in
Yes,
for
if you
a
want to
treat.
save the world,
Try ours
that's the
today.
first step. Get fucked in the head.
I love being yelled at by Keanu Reeves. It's so fun. So intimate.
Fuck. Kill me, please.
Come on, serious question.
Why?
Look at this diverse group of 3 people, 4 people.
Don't tell me that's left you wondering if a construct can even be saved.
to the attic. All pleasure from all. Provides 330% of recommended daily vitamins.
Gonna tell me you don't think about being a
Sup?
digital psyche? Possible consequences thereof. Really? I mean, are you already dead? Or alive?
This is just a mission where you're kind of trolling and torturing everybody.
Don't make trouble. Be trouble.
Descent to Digihell. Yeah. There is life after death. Does Silverhand already live in the afterlife? Meaning I'm talking to his animated epitaph?
Look how agitated he is.
I don't give it an ounce of thought. Surprise. To me, I'm just that. Me. No netherworld, no happy wonder world, just duped digital psyches.
I've had enough torturing of him.
Just kind of unreal. But reality beckons. Come on, we got places to trash.
What a weird mission that was. Like, what just happened? I need a peach pie. And an energy drink. Grape? Ew. What's the third one? Carnival? No, lime. Okay, here we are at night. We're out, they're gone. Cars are bouncing. I do not know what I just did, or what that quest accomplished. But where am I? I can't say that I really know how this whole map works. What part of the town is this? Pacifica? That's Pacifica. That's Badlands. This is Santo Domingo. Side job. Epistrophe. There's a Delamain behind me. There's a side job directly behind me to the right. Let's find it. See what they want. Is it like, where is it compared to the highway? Go the right way? No, it's going straight ahead. Got it. Oh, I got a level? Nice. Okay, keep going on the complete rebirth of the cool. Though I don't know why. Okay, so that means we have one more perk point. These are continuing to go into our blades. So let's do Flash and Thunderclap. When performing strong attacks, you now automatically leap to enemies within range. Love it. Oh my god. What's here? Why is it on the map? Over here? Is it in the store? What's happening here? Let's find out. Is there a back door?
Why don't you try a crowbar? Why don't you try using your head for once? You see anywhere to wit? Hey, psst, psst. Hey, someone's coming. I'm not blind. Shut your mouth.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, don't got a map. Hey, Rick, you got a map?
Look at these wacky fellows.
For smokes. And wherever you want to be, sure as shit ain't here.
Come on, fellas. Let me help you out.
Nothing for you here. Have a nice day now.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me.
I love that phrase.
Kinda hard when you're hovering over us, huh? Don't you got somewhere to be?
What's the briefcase, Rick?
What's in the briefcase?
What? This piece of junk? Yeah, probably nothing. Cans? Maybe bottles? Who knows?
How'd you get it?
How'd you find that? Doesn't take an expert to see it's corp-owned.
You from the lost and found or something? Hey, if it isn't your biz, then don't go making it.
Lately schedule is like 11 to 2 and then 3 to 7 typically.
You from the lost and found or something?
Usually like 1 or 2 3-hour sessions a day, starting in the late morning to early afternoon, going till like 6 or 6:30. It's starting to get dark pretty early, so I'm gonna buy a little bit of lighting in here, and then probably start doing like a evening stream as well, because it'll be winter. I just waste my evenings anyways, watching like movies and chilling. Alright, give it to me. Give me the briefcase.
How much to take it off your hands?
Let me think.
Fine. Here you go.
Trust me, you won't get it open anyway.
Lately, it's like
We'll see
12 to
about
3,
that. Where'd you find
4 to
that?
6:30.
Need to talk?
I mean, a longer moment. Can you come by the camp? I have a problem.
I said. On my way.
Those dumpsters
I'm in the
over
middle
there.
of something.
For fuck's sake,
Give me
Josh.
a little more intel.
Look, it wasn't us,
What's
all
your
right?
brief?
Gog was already
I'm having two
cold.
conversations at once here.
Better to
Wait, really? And here I had you pegged for top.
know me well.
What the fuck is happening?
See you soon.
Fine, take it. But, like, chill the fuck out, okay?
Examine the briefcase. Find the body of the briefcase owner. Yeah, let's examine the briefcase. I can't hack it. Find the body of the briefcase owner. It's in the dumpster over here. I start at like 11 a.m. Usually 12 p.m. And then take a lunch break.
see
Usually
what
2
we
3-hour streams. Maybe 1 3-hour stream if I got other stuff to do.
Muscles aren't stiff yet. Dead couple hours, tops.
Take the access shard.
Won't be needing this anymore.
Alright, pal. Okay.
I'll be damned.
Okay, messages first. Urgent, report for evaluation. From Militech HR. A routine inspection of your data has revealed some unsettling irregularities. You have 1 hour to report to HQ in order to undergo evaluation. Failure to do so will be met with your removal from our partner plan and subsequent immediate termination. Respectfully, HR. Oh, isn't HR the worst? Choose station 845, don't be late. Last time, for fuck's sakes, James, that was the last time. Things are getting tense up here, really tense. They're on to me, probably have your name too. Point is, they're talking to Militech, and that can't be good. You can keep hold on to those eddies for now. I don't want to get into orbit. Too many eyes on incoming transactions. Don't provide this message. Take care, R. Golden God 215. Notification of account deactivation. Dear user, you have violated the following terms of service regarding the use of our digital platform. Sending a photograph displaying genitalia without the other party's prior consent. Revealing other users' private information, i.e. doxing. As a result, your account Golden God 215 will be permanently banned. God damn it, Dennis. Other accounts related to this address have also been banned. Anteater Tongue, 6-Star Man, and Hugh Money. Sleazebag.
Wow.
Triangulate the manual landing vector coordinates and execute the launch sequence for item 64F5B. Go to the drop point. Rapid response unit. Activated? Where's the drop point? 1.8 kilometers away, eh? Alright. I need a hotter car. I need like one sweet Giga sports car. Where am I going? Why is there garbage in the road? Where's my music? What's my station? I still don't know. I love this artwork. Yeah, I agree. They're like, they feel stronger, you know what I mean? A lot of like the really expensive street cars are too like touchy for me. Games like this, GTA, etc., a motorcycle is just so useful. I just always would prefer that. What are these? Yeah, you can get between lanes of traffic and they turn better. It's easier to use. I remember the moment, there's a lot of moments where I really liked Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, like obviously it's an all-time classic, but like when I was in the very, very end of the game, like most of the story being finished in Grand Theft Auto, when I realized like when I turned on the game, I would leave my house, get on a motorcycle, take the motorcycle to the airport, and then take a jet, and then fly the jet to my location, jump out of the jet, and parachute to the next mission. I was like, this is so goddamn cool. Truly the dream. What are these buildings for? What do you do in them? Yeah, it's so good. Making sure you always stay in buff. Excuse me. Excuse me. biking a lot, working out a lot, having your body change. Very cool. Can I get in here? Thank you. I can't get in here. Maybe if I land on the railing. Oh, never mind. Alright, well. Whatever the deal with this thing is, I can't get into it. I take this vehicle. It's mine now. Who's weaponized? Who's Rachel Kasich?
Hey, it's Rachel.
You again.
The Passion Project, BD.
Yeah, from 5 minutes ago, I remember.
Yeah. What's up?
We've got a crisis on our hands.
I knew there was be some follow-up to that.
Stevenson's had a breakdown. Nothing any shrink can do about it. Can you come here to the studio? Just
Does this guy really get crucified? That's so creepy.
Fine, sure, on my way.
She said she'll come. Thanks, B.
These people need help? I'm gonna boost your car there, bud. Are you good? You need help there, bud?
Something happen?
Yeah. Want me to fix your car for you? Can't do anything? Sorry. Good luck. I don't know how to use the... Oh, here. Some cars are equipped with various weaponry, like machine guns or missile launchers. Holds to shoot, you will lock on enemies automatically by default. The setting can be changed in the settings menu. Press Alt to switch weapons. Press R to right-click to aim manually. Press F to exit vehicle combat, alright? Oh. That's fine. Wait, no. I don't have Vasquez. I want to go to the drop point. There you go. Space Oddity? Like, is every mission a song title? That is so cool. That's 3 different decades, too. Space Oddity, There's a Light That Never Goes Out, and Cinnamon. Well, I don't know if Cinnamon's 60s or 70s, but Cinnamon is definitely old school. Nina Simone was, like, mostly busy in the 60s. There's a Light That Never Goes Out is for sure 80s, right? And then Space Oddity, that's late 70s, right? David Bowie is, like, to me, like, maybe the definitive 70s artist. Defeat all enemies, eh? Alright, you motherfuckers want some of this? Oh my god, everything kills me so much. I gotta keep running. I'm healing. Alright, how am I gonna get these motherfuckers out of here? Ow! I'm getting militeched. I gotta nurse my wounds. You guys want some of this? Throwing grenades at me? Now this is the kind of person you sniper rifle. Oh! That hurts so much. Oh my god. I'm in the fucking shit here. Alright. Clapped. I was definitely quite old. How old are you? It's all relative. I'm definitely an 80s baby. Yeah, very squishy. Go to the drop point is this way. Maybe I should use my car. Alright. I'm just gonna rush these dudes in my car. How do I get them with the missiles? Ooh, this car is jumping around here.
Looks like
There you go. That makes things a lot easier. Oh, he dodged my car. I respect that. Does the car have a health meter? Oh, my missiles are back. Nice. Drive over him. Is this guy still down? They like me now. Does my car have a... Okay, time to get out. Oh my god. Okay, I need to get a ping. What's my, like, focus mode? I don't seem to do very much damage to this shit. That was pretty good. I gotta keep this boss guy at a range. This guy I try to kill. I think he's probably the last one. Try to get a little more healing here. Ooh, that was this. Oh, he healed too much? There's finisher. There we go. Alright, I got a little crazy for a bit. The car made it a lot more fun, though. Yeah, you were born in the 2000s. 2000, you were born in 2006? I mean, I'm proud of you for having Untitled Branchesi 2021. An extremely valuable painting, long considered lost. I'm proud of you for having the workout schedule you do right now. Because, trust me on this. I've said this before. You weren't here for it, but I've said this before. But the more you, like, build, like, muscle and a good body before the age of 20, the easier it is for you to maintain your entire life. Do you understand? I have friends, like, 20 years essentially out of high school. The ones who are the best shape then are the ones who are in the best shape now. Like, 100 times out of 100. And people who are, like, really obese in their teen years, which, let me say, is their parents' fault and not their fault. People who are really, really obese in their teen years, it is really, really hard to build muscle, and, like, your whole brain is turned off. I have a friend who I met in first year college who came into first year college, like, 350, like 280, 300. I forget how much he weighed. He was really, really overweight. And he got him down over time. But still, like, in his head, he's not wired right. Like, he still craves and prizes carbs over everything. From, like, how crazy his eating was when he was, like, a teenager. Him and his sister are both really, 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 really big. Were. Now they're a little more normal. But, like, he's just not wired right. I think he got, like, a little messed up from how bad his diet was when he was younger. So, like, the more you can do now, when, honestly, right now, you will never in your life get results the way you get results now for the next, like, 6-8 years. Like, between, like, 18 and 25, you will never in your life get results the same way you do right now. So maximize that time. A lot of people, I was kind of like this, who in my 20s was like, I already have a pretty good body. It's not fat. Like, I gain muscle pretty easily. I'm just going to coast on it. But I could have been, like, so... boom. You know what I mean? But I was just kind of coasting, which is complacent and a bad attitude. So build as much as you can now, because you will reap the rewards for life. Do your best.
What the hell is this?
I got a painting?
What's it look like? Branchesi.
Branchesi.
2021. Untitled number 18. Oil on canvas. Sheesh. Pearls before swine.
Well, well, who knew Johnny Silverhand's a lover of fine art?
Not me.
The sniper rifle popped people a little bit. The headshot was like 380.
Bonafide psycho, like all of them. The sex, though, can't even begin to describe it.
Did he have his metal
Yeah,
arm? Does he
really
feel them up
rather
with his
be
metal
told.
arm when he has sex with them?
The hell was this doing on the moon?
Why else? Some bougie prick hung it on his wall. Half the Louvre's floating in space.
You ever been there?
Puh, with the chump change I got screaming into a mic? Yeah, in my dreams. All right, let's bail before heads start rolling. As for the painting, you'll have buyers lining up in no time.
Do you think that protein powders are bad for you? It really sucks that there's a lot of people who are like drug addicts and smokers, etc. A lot of people never give themselves a chance because they don't take care of themselves. There's a lot of people who think, I don't know how to say it, but that's my car, damn. There's a lot of people who like never get healthy enough to realize how badly they're treating themselves because they just don't know any better. Yeah. I kind of go back and forth on protein powder. I think a lot of people overestimate how important getting enough protein is. It is easy to have some, and it does feel better to get everything from natural foods. But like maybe an excess of protein is not necessarily the worst thing. I kind of go back and forth. Like I typically have a protein. The only time I have protein basically is before bed. Like I'll have like a kind of like yogurt and kefir and berries, honey, and supplements shake before bed or near bed. But I do find it bloats my stomach a little bit, but it gives me a lot of excess protein over the course of the night, so you can really help repair yourself better. I think having some, if you have a smoothie for lunch or something, or one of your meals is something liquid, I do think having protein really helps. I think it's generally better to get most of your food naturally. It's hard to say. I kind of go back and forth. I do have protein powder. My favorite brand, I don't have any right now. My favorite brand is Mount Capra. It's an American one that's like goat whey protein. I'm looking forward to getting it. It's a little bit expensive to get imported to Canada. Yeah, I kind of go back and forth. But yeah, people in their teen years. Long scope. People in their teen years, I think, is when when people use the most protein. Because like everyone's so bad at cooking before the age of like, honestly, 30. Okay, is that it? I'm gonna get calls. So, with a little help from my friends, Pan Am wants help. Go to the address given by the informant. Move the beast. Gig, serious side effects. Where's the one with that Rachel lady? Basket's here. Alright, let's see what this is. Let's see what's going on with this one. Did I get another level? No. I still have a perk point. How do I still have a perk point? Did I get a perk point for something? What's this? Time is slowed. I don't need this yet. Movement and attack speed for 6 seconds after performing a finisher. Yeah, that's good. But is that the best one? This one's good. People are often bleeding. I think this one. Mitigation strength mid-air. Mid-air variability. Shoot while dashing. None of these are that important. This parkour one's nice for vaulting and climbing speed. I do think that making them more likely to finish is more important than people getting a buff for finishers. Get these two. Get this one, and then I'm mostly done the reflex stuff. I gotta sell my weapons. It won't go when I go. Talk to Vasquez. Got it. I agree. I think there's... Oh, my car's burning. What the fuck? I also think there's, like, levels to protein powder. Like, there's some really good brands out there. But there's a lot of, like, trash whey protein that's filled full of, like, additives and sweeteners and a lot of trash. There's some good ones out there. I don't know. I can't decide, honestly, how much I care about it. I kind of feel like life generally is better avoiding as many supplements and artificially processed things as possible. Although some of them are hard to avoid. Like, things like magnesium, I don't know how you get that outside of buying supplements. Some people say vitamin D is very important, but it's kind of hard to figure out with vitamin D whether the oils are in fact good for you or not. Like the fish oil, it's kind of just hard to decide whether like industrially processed fish oil is actually good for you or not. The capsules, the dry capsules seem useless. It ideally probably is best to get all of your vitamin D and DHA from seafood and shellfish, but like that's really hard to do. You have to eat so much. It's hard to say, man. My car is burning, but nothing seems to be going wrong. Right now I have whey protein and I have the beef bone collagen protein, which I don't really like, honestly. I don't regret buying it. This is some sick music. What station am I on? This is Pacific Dreams? Alright, cool. Good to know. Who is this guy? Wide open road, dirt, sand, mountains, it ain't much, but still one of the most beautiful things I've seen in my life. Thank you. If you ever need anything, you know where to find us. Who is this guy? I don't really remember who this is currently. Like, if you take just pure protein, it's not the healthiest thing because it's really processed. It's not the end of the world. If you feel like you need it, it's okay. But if you eat, like, flavor powder with added things. Yeah, I don't get why people... That's actually something I notice is... I'm actually very surprised by how hard it is to find unflavored protein. I think because most people just do a smoothie. Like, just water or, like, just milk and protein powder. I can't believe people could be that lazy to do that regularly. To me, it's like, you put... If you have, like, berries and honey and all these things in it, why would you ruin it with, like, having it be flavored? I just don't get it. It's, like, harder than I thought. Look at that car. It's harder than I thought to get, like, good quality unflavored protein. Really weird. Really weird. One thing I haven't been taking for the past 6 weeks, because I've been doing like sort of like more like a cut program, is I've stopped taking creatine, and I think my life is worse for not taking creatine. Creatine you can get in like meats, but I think creatine and magnesium are the two best examples of like things that like I think it's better just to get from a supplement. I don't know other ways to get the proper amount of that. I don't remember what the question means. It's a cool part of town. The rainbow tunnels above. We're just like straight up vibing over here. Silent car at night. What did she say? Just she sent me a picture? Scroll up. You're right, V. It's good luck. It's good being back with the people. And NC, I felt like the loneliest person in the world. I'd rather be in the company of that stubborn ass. You know who I'm talking about. Anyway, I think he's loosened up a bit. He's starting to realize he doesn't have to be the only voice around the campfire. It'll do us all some good. Let's do this one. Family gatherings are never really my jam, but still, I'm happy all of you are happy. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm like... Still hasn't really hit me yet. I'm still giving myself a trial period. You can't expect everything right from the start, but I feel like things are taking a turn for the better. You sure? No harm in thinking it over. The life of a lone wolf doesn't always end well. In any case, there's always a place to do the avocados. Anyway, I have to go before they get drunk on their ass and start another race. Take care, V. Creatine not only has physical benefits of improving the amount of like muscle you retain and like to kind of like increase your strength and overall size to some degree, but creatine also has neuroprotective effects for the brain. And some studies have shown that creatine is a better antidepressant than SSRI prescription psychiatric antidepressants are. Like, it has ways of making you feel better that are not just like muscular. And I have noticed that there's like, it's hard to say, yeah, it's hard to tell, like if you're feeling a bit worse for 4 or 6 weeks, what all the reasons are. But I haven't been lifting. I've been doing like body weight and cardio stuff, and my life is worse. I feel worse for sure. So I don't know whether it's like not lifting. I don't know whether it's staying up a bit later, but it might be to some degree not taking creatine, and very rarely taking mushrooms anymore. Normally I take mushrooms kind of regularly. But the more that I do like straight up video game computer sitting in my house stuff, the less that mushrooms feel like a benefit to me. But mushrooms are best to take, like psilocybin, mushrooms are best to take, I think, if you're outdoors a lot. And I haven't really been outdoors that much, besides like just chilling in the sun. So all those things are things that help your mood and make you happier. Oh, I should go sell all this. I should sell all my guns. This is really fun driving around in this, like, murder vehicle. Alright. Yeah, kill that guy. You know the Mista lady? I think I killed her. Ooh, clothing. Give me clothing, come on. There we go. Crop top sweater, baby, let's go. No, like, yeah, like magic mushrooms. I think I should maybe start disassembling stuff, but I do still really like money. I guess you can always buy things like that as well. Poor guy. Sorry, bud. They have very, very good effects on your mood and your life. A lot of people find when they take mushrooms that they come to like major realizations and change their attitude and mindset. They realize simple solutions and clear ideas and perspectives for things that have bothered them their entire life. For example, there's a comedian named Bill Burr, and his newest special, Bill Burr says that he like really had his life changed by taking mushrooms recently because he realized that the way he felt, he was better able to like isolate the way he felt and realize it comes from his childhood. There are like surveys that people have taken where a very, very, very high percentage of people report that the first time they took mushrooms was one of like the five most positive experiences of their entire life. A lot of people report that. So it's something that gives people a lot of help. Personally, for me, I feel a lot better when I take them regularly, and it like really, really changed my outlook from being sort of depressed and having like some like minor, like basically like, I don't know, pretty minor kind of low level addiction problems to being like way more mentally strong. I don't think it destroys anybody's brain. I think people are afraid of them, but I think that's normally an uneducated opinion. I don't think most natural drugs, especially mushrooms, if you're in a really, 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 really bad place, maybe they can make it worse, but I think it gives you insight into what your place is. I think normally it tells you what you need to do. I think lumping nausea, yawning, and psychosis into the same category is wildly unrealistic and inaccurate. People are afraid of psychosis and they say, oh, I've got schizophrenia in my past or something, so I'm not going to take mushrooms, but those people are making a mistake. Don't believe the hype. I think there's almost no one that wouldn't benefit from trying them.
Rachel's been waiting for you.
Some people didn't like the idea of recording somebody's agony road.
Bunch of killjoys, that's all. Billions are gonna watch the brain dance.
I wonder how many people live in the world in this game.
Getting caught up in it?
You kidding? Scandal's what they live for. I'd be out there too if I
This guy looks so large.
But I got a family to look after, and the job's what it is.
Where do I go?
Straight down this street.
Yep.
Building with the officer out front.
Yeah, just my opinion.
Thanks.
But a lot of the people who are afraid of them change their mind once they try them. I would say next to all of them. They're not like in the same universe. Exactly what I wanted to say. They're not in the same universe as like LSD and ecstasy and cocaine. They're not like equivalent at all. Nice car. So here we are in a Warner Brothers studio lot. Can I get into any of these studios? Can I be a star? Go inside the brain dance studio. There's an assault in progress here? We got a trailer. I remember this place. I feel like I ended this place with a pretty hot car.
Borrowed the gear last night. Hmm? Excuse me? What gear? Nothing's missing. Oh, sure. Not anymore, it isn't. I also happen to know what you scrolled.
Maybe.
Even if you swap out the data shard, it automatically copies it to the drive.
I think there are people who are looking for any way to escape reality and they'll try anything. But I think those people are generally incapable of self-reflection and introspection. And so there's a lot of people who will take anything and everything to like make one day feel different because every day they don't really have agency over their own lives. But mushrooms have a lot of incredible benefits. Like energy, brain activation, optimism for me personally is like a big factor for it. If you take like a half a gram or something like that on a day where you're going out on a long hike through the woods or something is like a truly terrific feeling. Makes me feel more like myself than I do normally, honestly. I think a lot of people say that way.
Okay.
I haven't been taking them very much anymore.
There's no need to make a big
I took them a lot for a summer in 2021.
Out of what?
It did most of the work for me then. Lately,
Now,
I haven't been doing it as
hold
often.
on. I've already got a buyer. We can split it down the middle. Second I get the Yetis, I swear. No.
She's the same hair as that handsome
You're
man.
gonna give it to me now. I really doubt you have a buyer. Honestly, it's the worst XBD I've ever seen. No real feel to it whatsoever.
Okay.
Thought you looked more, I don't know, professional.
Oh, you don't like my outfit?
Whatever. Get it.
All right, well, I'll change my outfit next time. You're right.
Don't worry, Olga. We'll fix this. Trust me. We'll be on schedule. Help's on the way.
I like having a cybernetic eye. It makes life better.
Finally. We're late. Stevenson's been asking for you all day. He's in his dressing room. Go talk to him.
Yes, ma'am. Anything up here? Christians believe that God is everywhere, a belief shared by Joshua Stevenson, 36, who found God while held in a maximum security prison. It didn't happen all of a sudden, said Stevenson when asked about the circumstances surrounding his conversion. I had a lot of time to think about what I did. After a while, I understood that what I wanted more than anything was forgiveness, added the convict. Joshua Stevenson is serving a sentence for aggravated assault and murder. He showed no remorse during his sentencing, so it is difficult to take his conversion at face value. Perhaps it has something to do with the enormous media buzz his baptism has created. Could it be that news of his conversion might be the support Stevenson needs to be released on parole? Only time will tell if his conversion was bona fide. What's that? Alcohol? Crystal decanter? He's in there. What's this? Warsaw Catholic Face. I already read that one. Anything over here? One more scroll. Glam Now, the mag for those who love this for themselves. Heard about the latest and greatest brain dance diet? Our prediction, 2078's hottest new trend. BD diet advocate and world-beloved fashionista Amber Daisy is no strange to us at Glam. In an exclusive interview, she shared her secrets and stories about the journey her body has been on. Amber has been keeping her intake of synth organic products to a bare minimum over the past several months and instead only experiences her meals through BDs. With a popularly tuned BD, Amber says she dives in with a growling stomach but comes out of virtue feeling like she just finished binging at a banquet. Can we hope to see Amber back in America to promote this newest craze? We're keeping our fingers crossed. Bad news for all you Carrie Eurodyne fans. The Rocker Boys nude stills that leaked to the net a few days ago turned out to be FAKE, shot by some poser boys from the Dildon'ts, the star's manager confirmed. The obvious giveaways, he said, were some fudge details of Carrie's iconic Filipino tattoos and some teeny tiny anatomical differences. Ooh, close? Nice. Tactical turtleneck. Let's go. My favorite. Naranjita classic. And we're closing here. Got money. Delicious snacks. How you doing? Tagine. It's funny how I don't have my UI up because this is like a safe zone. Hey pal, what's going on?
Wanted to see me?
It seems you're the one friend I have.
No, I don't.
What does that say about me?
That's a pretty big
What
question.
exactly is going on?
What am I doing? Why am I here? Or maybe I am insane after all. V?
Got pure intentions, I know, but you're putting him to waste doing this. Something like this, it's just not worth you dying for it.
It's too late now. There's no going back.
No? Look what he's wearing.
I
Look
am
at this
so
maniac.
afraid. Will you pray with me? A prayer of your choice.
This
Don't
is
wanna
crazy. I don't want to be
But
the
I'll be
aider
right
and
here
abetter
by
to
your
this guy.
side.
Breathe in me, O Holy Spirit, that my thoughts may all be holy. Act in me, O Holy Spirit, that my work too may be holy. Draw my heart, O Holy Spirit,
This is
that I
crazy.
love but what is holy. Strengthen me, O Holy Spirit, to defend all that is holy. Guard me then, O Holy Spirit, that I always
knew she's gonna
may
walk
be
in soon.
holy. Amen.
Just in
Time to
time.
start. Let's go.
I truly hope Zuleika is praying for me now. Will you stay with me? To the end, I would like you to wield the hammer.
Are you kidding me?
Nail me to the cross.
Are you out of your mind? Absolutely not.
Nuh-uh, no way.
Are you out of your
Then
mind?
please, just stay by my side.
All right.
Phew. Let's do this.
That is like some intensely bad karma. The Holy Bible, Old and New Testaments. Ecclesiastes 9. For all this I laid to my heart, even to explore all this, that the righteous and the wise and their works are in the hand of God. Whether it is love or hatred, man doesn't know it. All is before them. All things come alike to all. There is one event to the righteous and to the wicked, to the good, to the clean, to the unclean, to him who sacrifices and to him who doesn't sacrifice. As is the good, so is the sinner. He who takes on an oath as he who fears an oath. This is an evil in all that is done under the sun, that there is one event to all. Yes, also the heart of sons of men is full of evil, and madness is in their heart while they live. After that they go to the dead. For to him who is joined with all the living there is hope, for a living dog is better than a dead lion. For the living know that they will die, but the dead don't know anything. Neither they have any more a reward, for their memory is forgotten. Also their love, their hatred, and their envy has perished long ago. Neither do they any longer have a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun. This morning, at the crack of dawn, a robbery of a Haywood corner store at dawn led to a shootout. Right before the final count, 2 more bodies, a Miss Jablonski and a Mr. Al-Amar, brought the total tally up to 216. The odds were tipped by a certain Joshua Stevenson, a known member of a local drug gang. Damn you, Stevenson, we bet on 214, and to have it snatched away from us at the very last minute. In any event, congratulations to the winner of this year's contest. Consider us jealous. That's so messed up. That's so messed up. Alright, we're trying to see some weird shit. The future of art. This guy's like a fucking PA. Look at this guy, he's just walking around. He's like, God, this job is bullshit.
Forgive them, for they know not what they do.
This guy's like, this is a pain in the ass. I can't wait to get home and watch Crave. He's like, where's my coffee? The height of entertainment.
Truly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise.
How did I get into this? Thanks a lot, Wakako. He's unstoppable. I don't think, like, this would take a long time to die. Like, you die from exposure. Like, he'd be hanging up there a while. Jesus did, right?
Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit.
Is this the director? Girl with the hat over there? Yeah. The blood loss is not going to get you for a while. I'm so glad I came to this. I'm going to get money at the end of it and street cred because it's a video game. Okay, you okay, big guy? Imagine I made this the YouTube thumbnail. I could. Nothing's stopping me. People are weirded out. He's praying?
Probably my hardest gig, that. But
You don't care at all, lady. You can't fool me.
going home, or I'll sleep for 2 days straight. Be
She
in
doesn't
touch about your
care.
compensation soon.
To some degree, saying the world shouldn't see this BD is ultimately true. This is like the most profoundly cynical thing ever. To take a crazy person and crucify them like they believe it and show it to people who are just looking for a cheap thrill for a BD. This is like the end of society. Honestly.
You shouldn't release the BD. World shouldn't see it.
That's not up to you. That's not up to me. I'll call you.
It is up to you. Your choice to release it. Yeah, great. I'm gonna get a level up. Got some experience points. Sweet. That's so messed up. Like, I don't know. To me, it's like experience is cheapened. Just view everything remotely. This is a good example of, like, I think things ultimately being a net bad. Okay, so I'm trying to get to 15 cool here for this. Got it. Getting some quick level ups here. Back here, put another point in attack speed for finishers. We were mostly good. This one's, I don't think, really necessary. Except for maybe climbing and vaulting speed, I'm mostly done with reflexes. Okay, well, that was weird. I love it. Every part of Reddit is worse than this. Do you mean like the gore? Or do you mean like, what part of Reddit do you think is so bad? I think it's just that it's like, Reddit to me is like the perfect example of like the super weak person who hates everything because they have no control over their own lives. That's what Reddit is to me, I think. Alright, so next, we'll go help the Aldecados. So I can wear my same outfit then. Where's my vehicle? Can I steal a nice car here? I want a Lamborghini. Any nice ones here? Not really. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong game. I'm getting confused with Grand Theft Auto. I'll take this one. Yeah, I don't see too many of the ladder. I managed to avoid that, which I'm glad. What just happened? Why did I get out of that car? Okay, I just can't go this way? Got it. That's him, right? She's dressed well. It's crispy. Looks real good. Alright. Time to take the motorcycle back out to the Badlands. No, I'll take this. No, I'll take Scorpion's Apollo. This is like the kind of cheap Hollywood era. Where'd my car go? There we go. Alright, let's get back out there. Pan Am has got like a lot of things to do. Hold on. Why is my radio not working? Sometimes the radio just doesn't show up as an option. This game's really weird. Yeah, it's horrible. It's totally horrible, man, for sure. Try to avoid those things whenever you can. People who like get into that stuff are the people who are gonna like end up like emotionally dead and like psychopathic when they're older. You can't like let those things into your life. Humans are the most advanced and intelligent species on the planet. Our job is to like protect the lesser creatures, not destroy them. Kicking dogs and being cruel to animals, even like environmental destruction for like business and manufacturing, like it's our worst instincts. It's like not, it's like all the potential without any of the responsibility. Yeah, they just don't understand.
Well, hey.
Hey buddy, what are you doing here? I guess I'm doing a river quest. I gotta go. Alright, whatever. This is animal turf. They got a problem with you too?
This is animal turf.
I can see that.
Lock up any of theirs recently?
Not lately, no. But they're not big fans of pigs either. I can't go in without a warrant. But you...
Uh-huh. All right. Be in touch.
You find anything, tell me.
What am I doing here? I fought the law into the warehouse. Okay. I guess we're doing this then. Little nighttime infiltration. I remember this one. Okay. Let's hide in this bush. Take over that camera. How many cameras are there? A lot. Wow, that's shit. Camera 1. Okay, this is in the parking lot. No dudes here. Forklift. Door. Interesting, I can open doors from here. I don't know if I can do that with my own stuff. It's here. This is the other side of the parking lot. Dumpster. I remember this place. I remember this being like some thick ass dudes. Still nothing here. Microwave. It's so cool that you can like overload a microwave just with like a thought. Okay, so okay, I don't see a whole lot of dudes here. I pinged him, and there's a lot of guys, but I think they're inside the house.
Fuck off! Nothing to see here.
He's got a weird voice for what kind of guy he is. Okay, you too, man. Hope you get some good sleep.
Found a side door.
Animals are letting their guard down. Probably haven't checked it out in ages.
Alright. This is where the criminal informant wanted to go, right? Use technical ability of 14. I wonder if I can jump over this. I think the things are going to stop me. I think if I jump... Oh. Hold on. If I can jump up... No, he wants to grab it. Being stupid. I was gonna... If I could jump up and then do a dash... I can do it here.
Of course I've worked them in. Speak for yourself, bro.
Oops. Almost got it. Land on this. There's a guy here. I heard him. What happened? Touching the razor wire. Okay. Another camera. I gotta ping this dude so I can see the rest of them. They're all thick lads here, huh? Okay, get the ping. Guy in here. Quickly knock the rest of these dudes. Quickly tag up the rest of these dudes if you can. Anyone else here?
No, yeah, but no, it ain't him. I'm telling you, it's not.
They all have the augmented voices. Get him in there. See you later, pal. What are these? A taco? Alright. Some Euro dollars. Can I get in here? Nice. Nothing on the computer. Can I get in this way? It's a raptor. Where are the rest of the cameras? I gotta ping these. There's one along the outside. Take him out. I'm kind of giving up on the jacking in part of it. Messages. To all, rest of today tomorrow off. We gotta close down early. I already sent the guests home. Rest of the staff will be out soon. I'm waiting for a few people at the moment, but one thing, when they come, send them right down to me downstairs and I go straight home. Let the garage know they get the day off too tomorrow. All of them be in touch when the sitch clears up. Sit tight for now. Surveillance system, turn off. Does that mean, does that turn on the ones that are off already? Doesn't, right? What does that do? Kibble and Scop, what is that? Kibble stared glumly at his glass of seaweed-colored drink. A part of him hoped the bartender had poured a pint of rat poison by mistake. I don't get it, Chew, he mumbled gloomily. At school, they said I had talent, a real knack for acting. Was it all a fucking lie or what? Dude, there are billions of people in this rock, Scop shrugged. Can't work out for everyone. Kibble flicked on his olfactory booster and gave his beverage a whiff. Smelled just like the wet mop in the bathroom, maybe worse. Then, not knowing why, he suddenly recalled the murk he talked to a week ago on a popular punk dive he'd like to frequent. Well, okay, maybe talked his generous, but grievances were certainly aired. The merc swept the floor with him that night and threatened to put a bullet between his tonsils if he ever spilled her tequila again. This is it, he thought. Rot gut and tequila, unemployed loser and hotshot mercs. Losers and hotshot mercs. The latter with the world at their feet. It's people like Kibble who are just a theater set piece, who make up the backdrop against which the Send boosted mercs of the world can shine bright as stars. Kibble decided then and there that he didn't want to just be a splotch in the background for anymore. Why? Why doesn't it ever shake up for us, he asked with sour grimace. Why does this city only reward bloodthirsty, bullet-crazy punks while the rest of us normal saps without murderous tendencies have to huddle over our cheap glasses of green cockroach piss? Scop shrugged again. I don't know. Find a gun, buy an edgy jacket. He suggested indifferently with a note of sarcasm. Shoot out some gang haunts. Have the punkiest time of your life for 4.5 seconds. What the hell happened here, Kibble continued his rant. The world's all upside down. There are billions just like you and me. Billions of do-nothings. Cowards. No, not cowards. People who just want things to be normal. Safety. Life, Scop. Scop had already opened his mouth ready to list off another round of cynical retorts, but then stopped himself short and started a tangent of his own. Life, he repeated slowly and ponderously. What if I could just sell the world, an alternate life, the same all those edge runners feel, except where you won't ever die like they do? Kibble snorted and spat out the cockroach piss he finally mustered the courage to taste. Sorry to burst your bubble, Choom, but somebody's way ahead of you. Ever heard of Bloody Bout 4 or like a million other computer games? Scop cracked a roguish smile. Is Bloody Bout 4 or these a million other games designed to work on a hybrid brain dance system? You know, the kind I made a breakthrough on just last week? Nope. Why is everything still linked up here? These guys are strong. I think they can resist you pretty quick. A lot more stuff is blue now. Is the camera there? Is it off? Yeah. Gotta try to get to the roof. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Any roof homies?
Looks like a normal body shop to me.
Gloves here. I'm telling you.
Telling me you got a hunch. Cop intuition?
Something like that.
Still struggling, I can feel him. Oh, that's me. Okay, never mind. This is just another way in. What's this? Brain Dance blue tri-layer long sleeve Kang Tao reinforced tactical vest. Comfy hardened leather western shorties. Nice. Are any of those in a slot? I don't have anything already. Any of these have stats on them? No? Tough crowd? Got it. Hold on. Inventory. Plus 10 armor. Versus reload time adjustion. Armor's better. Ooh, there's 2 in here. More clothing? Find a way into the club. Ooh, that was close. Don't see that? We're good. Everything's just fine. More clothing? Yes. Oh yeah. Worn Wraith's Neo-Tac pants. We're doing great. Wow, long cooldown. What was that? The guy there? So I should get some points into the optical camo thing. Oops. Sprinting is sprinting's a bit bait. Alright, 3 dudes is not bad. Come get some, fellas. Come on, I'll make it easy for you. Oof. Fuck me up. Oh, River's in here. Hey, bud.
She's almost down. Crush the bitch.
Alright. Where's my finisher? Where's my finisher? 71 is not very much damage. Alright, you good? Sorry, I learned that running gets you spotted very quickly. River, I didn't mean to get you into all that. Look at this guy. He's got a hammer. Nice. Carnage, a power shotgun. Okay, Jackie and a cant is no longer in my wheelhouse. Local network 40. Turn
doesn't tend to lie.
off.
Too scared.
40 things
So
on
the club's around here somewhere. In the garage is my guess. Or under it.
Ram Jolt. Training log. CrossFit 1 hour, 200 push-ups, 2 km run, intervals, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. No time to get a real workout into 500 push-ups. Job shit. Nobody knows why the fuck we're hanging around. Alpha's sitting downstairs. We just wander around. Nobody knows how long we're here for. Nothing to eat except some cheap ass scop supplements. Antonio says this shit'll make you grow boobs. I don't want to grow titties. Fuck this weak ass shit. All right, standard. Nice 500 bucks. Okay, nothing else up here? I didn't check the far side. I was wondering why people were just randomly dying. I was like, oh, River's here. Good job, bud. Office pumps, shabby hooded cutoff, psycho impact absorbent nano weave t-shirt. Impact absorbent t-shirts. Now I've truly seen it all. Alright, we gotta figure out a way to get in here now. Now I've seen everything. Thornton Owner's Manual. Is this the same thing that... Yeah, that's what it's what Judy has. What's this? It's the door. Okay, this is outside. Probably not precisely the way we're looking for. Probably this thing here. look at that. Come on, big guy, get in here. He's got that thick boy strut. Nice job. You're fighting again?
Nice. Someone really wanted to cover up whatever it was that went down. What should we be looking for?
Let's try to find something that looks like an office. Every club has one.
What the fuck? Alright. This is gonna be death for me. Oh. Couldn't get past River to get inside the building. My own teammate grossly impeding me. What's the second benefit? The electricity one. How do I find that out? Stats. What is home?
Nice. Someone really wanted to cover up whatever it was that went down. What should we be looking for?
Let's try to find something that looks like an office. Every club has one.
Get out of the way, you dumb fuck. Huh? This won't be the kind of book that's full of eloquent phrases or elaborate metaphors. I'm not a writer, I'm a cop. Or rather, I was a cop before the mass redundancies. I'm not writing this for money or fame. I'm writing it because I'm pissed off and want to stay silent while the NCPD goes to ruin. Before you do anything, I know we weren't perfect. Night City has never been a safe city, but we tried. As God is my witness, we really tried to keep our city safe, even while we lacked the money, people, and equipment we so desperately needed. The mayor couldn't have cared less. He wanted to cut costs. Apparently, since the NCPD wasn't profitable, he said at a press conference today, after 7 of us were killed by a cyberpsycho in Vista del Rey, then why not privatize it? That very same day, the NCPD was transferred into private ownership, all according to plan. Our new chief of police, previously the head of the data term sales department, cared only about one thing, money. He fired half the force, cut down the number of patrols, and ordered those working the streets to drop everything and start writing tickets. It didn't take long to see the effects. The city's crime rate went through the roof, bodies clogged the alleyways, and the sidewalks were... Meanwhile, the suits at Corporal Plaza were popping champagne. Why? Because the demand for private security services... Sad. That's sad, kitty. Money in the end. For a cat intermission. Good girl. Good girl. I'm really glad this bed worked out the way that it did. You never know, right? Okay, this is a bit of a hard room to get out of. Gotta force open that door. The optical camo lasts like no time at all. Dude, get out of the way. Alright. That's a sick shot. You can hit it. Oh. This is really weird. I think it's because of River. I kind of would prefer to do it without him, honestly. I remember this thing being like a total melee fracas. Alright, get in here, big guy. That shotgun shot was like, those guys were skull. Getting the focus thing to get the slowdown is really, really key to actually making the headshots work well. I don't have grenades anymore, so now it's like basically my ranged.
Nice. Someone really wanted to cover up whatever it was that went down. What should we be looking for?
Just instantly.
Let's try to find something that looks like an office.
Get away, you idiot. So useless unless you get a headshot. Oh god. Where'd that other guy go? Ooh. Oh. Oh. This is a slow reload, my boy. Ow! Quit it! Tag that boy. Oh god. Line of sight, line of sight! The animals are crazy. I'm dead here, I think. Come on. Oh. Oh. I'm a 9? Where's my spot to not get hit by anybody? Oh. You have to be really, really quick to block that one. Okay, this is a shit show. These are the kind of guys, a bunch of melee dudes are the ones that actually really, really put me in my place. I love it. What do I have for lunch today? Okay, let's go. Where's the button? What am I, your father?
Nice. Someone really wanted to cover up whatever it was that went down. What should we be looking for?
Alright, the guy with the hammer is public enemy #1. Luckily, River is literally unkillable. Baldur's Gate 3, this is not. Come on, big guy, let's go. I remember this being actually really hard last time I played too. These guys like put little fancy boys with thin blades like me to the like they put me in the dirt. I gotta dash a lot. You just can't sneak here. The second you open the door, it's like GG.
Nice. Someone really wanted to cover up whatever it was that went down. What should we be looking for?
Let's try to find something that looks like an office. Every club has one.
Who's Big Papa? Oh my god, they're so tanky. Is that the guy I was really scared of? Yeah. Okay, those are the two big boys over there. Back up, heal. Ooh. Okay. Have a little fun. That's not how you do it. God, the reload speed is like 2 years. That it? Oh my god, that was rowdy. Love it. Read this one again. What's the point of more of the medicinal things? I don't really get it. Unity! Gig? An NCP detective will contact you. Do the following. Go with him to the club, do what he asks, nothing else. When he's gone, you stay in the club and fucking destroy the place. Afterwards, one of my guys will come to you. You get the usual rate plus a little extra. The club's fucking recognizable. Okay. I don't really know what that means. Okay. Counterfeit documents. Jack-in point that I can't do because I'm not smart enough. I think probably scales with level. So me being like... oh, I only need 5 in order to be able to get it done later. Just means that like later on, I think it's just gonna be outscale you. I think that's not. If you don't prioritize something, you have to be like fully leveled. Bushido and postmodernism, I've read that before. Okay, I gotta find a way to get in there. Huh? This place has kind of gotten to shit a little bit, huh? So someone's talking, and someone kind of saw me. What's that? Blue knife? Nice. Here. What's that? BD headset. Alright, sure. Let's find out. Learn some stuff. Into the brain dance. Into the brain dance.
V! Shit. V! You okay?
Oh.
V! You hear me?
Shouldn't have clicked that one.
You asked me. Wasn't a heart attack that killed Ryan.
Is that a jug of milk?
But
Someone spiked his BD. That's what killed him.
fuck. Think you could be right. Come on, V.
Okay. Lots of information there. It's nice. This is the back office.
Looks like an office. Sort of.
Comps are what we want. Comps.
Somewhat office-like. Somewhat office-ish. Messages, security protocol. Club's getting more popular. We're getting more and more VIPs. Goes without saying that's a good thing. But it doesn't mean we can let our guard down. Just yesterday, an unidentified person managed to break into the club and spent upwards of 20 minutes inside before anyone noticed. Unacceptable. Let me iterate. Do not talk with the club. No invitation, no entry. Report any suspicious person. Security. Don't talk with the club. And again, don't talk with the club. Mutual friend. Our friend wants Weldon Holt. Our friend wants to visit the club tonight. He's a bit shaken after today's incident, so please don't disturb him. We'd like a private room, something cozy into it. Sure thing. Important read now. Weldon, shit's fucked 6 ways to Sunday. Ryan might be dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead. He came here, went straight to his booth. Nobody besides him, swear to God. But after 5 hours, I was like, what the hell? He usually only stays for 2. So I went to look back and fuck. So I go to look and fuck me. The guy's flatline. Fuck am I supposed to do now? Do nothing. Wait for my people. Until then, nobody goes in the club. Get the customers, get the staff out there. Trap shut all of them. Tell them what's a gas leak, pest control, bomb threat, whatever. We gotta close down early. Already sent the guests home. Rest of the staff will be out soon. Away for a few people at the moment. But one thing, when they come, send them right to me downstairs and then go straight home. Let the garage know they got the day off tomorrow. All of them are scratched. Where is it? Holt, we got the file you wanted. Smashed up the rats. Couldn't smash them more. Where's the Eddie? Keep starting a moment. We could get more from someone else. Much more. Where's the fucking scratch, Holt? Check the files. Recording.
Yep. Stiff as a board. You ask me, he's been dead at least an hour. No. No trauma card. Pretty sure he didn't bring it on purpose. A club like this, you don't want TT banging down the door when you're banging away and things start to heat up. Heart, probably. Must have gotten a little too heavy and messy. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Coroner will find him at home. I'll tell him how to write it up. Died in his sleep, quiet as a baby. Boys are getting him out of here.
On, you prick.
Of course, nobody will see him. No way. Yeah.
How do you not delete that file?
Yes.
Incompetent.
All right, I'll buzz you later.
Is that it?
Weird. Guy looks familiar, doesn't he?
V, I'm not in the mood for jokes. Think we've seen everything we needed to. Let's go.
Gonna look around some more.
Okay, do what you will. Waste of time as I see it, though.
I wonder how you get to that back entry. You at the door. Okay. Sort of sneaky back entry. Ooh. LED diodes. Nothing up here. Door that I can't open. Back loading door. No, I can't leave.
Okay, let's Delta.
Think I saw another way out.
Little fast travel, never hurt anybody. Isn't that right? Back to Chubby Buffaloes. Where I can get my boneless wings. Nice to pet a cat. It's very smooth and soft.
Fuck.
Still hanging around with this punk?
Shut it, Harold. I know what you did. Not about to ask why you covered it up. Not even why you jumped into this mess to begin with. Just want to know. Who gave you the order?
Oh, for sure, right?
What's the matter, River? Why do you even care? Your conscience is clear. You can sleep tight at night. You know why? Because I took all the responsibility. You got no idea how this city works. Think a goddamn inspirational idealist bullshit actually means something?
Generic textbook corrupt cop speech.
Hey, don't look at me that way, Merc. You know I'm right.
I know the game NC makes you play. Know the rules. All the tricks in the book.
So you ought to know when to get in line, and when you can stick your neck out. Because you stick it out at the wrong time, and there'll always be some shark ready to bite your head off.
There's a line. Not every order's worthy of being followed.
Let me tell you.
Hey, I got a wife and kids, pal.
Doing what I'm told. When I retire, not a day sooner. Ought to consider doing the same.
Yeah, but you'll be a scapegoat at some point. You'll be the patsy. You'll be the head.
But this isn't your biz. I'll take care of it.
Stick around.
How are you gonna do that? Am I under arrest?
Got a scroll, got a motive, got your confession. So yeah, you could be. But it wouldn't make much sense. You don't even gotta say who ordered you to go and clean up. I know anyway. So, since even our brass's fingers are all over this, I gotta take it to internal.
Infernal
They won't
affairs.
do a thing either. Not to me. They'll put you in their sights, though. Just go home, Ward. Get some sleep. Find all this easier to take in the morning.
I love this cop shit.
That's my plan.
My favorite. The true American story. Feels like that's a big thing, right? Like, this is me just talking out of my ass, but it feels like historically there were not many stories told from the view of the private dicks and cops, the bobbies and constables before like 20th century, early to mid 20th century American, right? I don't know. How you doing, big guy? You okay?
So what now?
Won't let this go. Can't. Holtz murdered Rhine. Wanted his seat. Oldest, tritest motive in the book. That's why I believe it. Use the NCPD to cover his tracks.
Even if that's what happened, don't have any solid proof.
Got a BD that somebody spiked. Just gotta figure out who. And that, I think I can do. Taking this to internal affairs. Got enough to get this case reopened.
Isn't that like the police HR department? Like totally worthless?
Let's move. Let's go.
Don't do it. They'll sack you, or worse. Besides, won't change.
Well, that's not what I meant. I meant like they're not trustworthy.
Right, but I couldn't give a shit what you two think. And you? Gonna report back to the paralysis?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna stay. Observe a little.
What I meant is you can't trust them.
So, about Rhine. Got a pretty good idea what happened.
Great. Come by, please. It's a sensitive matter. I'd rather discuss it face to face. We'll be waiting.
Alright. So I'll do that later. For now, only 135 sniper bullets. They kind of go away pretty quickly. But for now, I'm going to go eat some lunch because it's 3:30. If I don't do it now, if not now, when, you know? What do I do with these saves? These are the old school ones too. 140 hours I put in the game last time. That's crazy. That's like vintage pandemic time. Anyway. Alright. I'll be back in a bit. Ciao.